Hey coaches, it is Sara here from the Brave Girl Empire, and I wanted to share with you some important things about setting goals and really getting clear why you are here. If you are part of our apprentice program, welcome. Thank you. We are super excited. It's just a bunch of really driven women who are passionate about helping other people, and that gets me really, really excited. I love it. The whole entire purpose of the apprentice program is for those who are looking to really maximize the business opportunity as a tool to be able to utilize that to set the right foundation for your business. Because I don't know if you know, maybe you don't, a few years ago I was in business and it went really well, and in the beginning, you can kind of get away on just like sole enthusiasm. But if you're going to have long-term sustainable growth and wealth, you want to set up on the right foundation so you don't get burnt out. Because what I didn't know was that like individually responding to people and doing all this stuff is not a really good idea. Anyways, I'm blabbering here. Needless to say, if you are looking to set up, for Diamond or Superstar Diamond, whatever your goal is, the Apprentice program is designed to help you lay the right foundation so that you can stay successful in the long run without burning out and to just, maximize the business. Anyhow, okie dokie. So today what we're going to be talking about is being clear why you're here and what we actually have set up here at the Brave Girl Empire, and to how to kind of keep you accountable to that. So a couple of things are, you should already have a success partner and your sponsor. Your sponsor and your success partner are usually, and they should be, two different people, because you want to hold yourself accountable to somebody who's kind of at your level and also your sponsor, and the more you are able to hold yourself accountable to more people, the more kind of backup you have to fall back on. So if you got started with the Brave Girl Empire, you should have received, either in the mail or in a download in an email somewhere, the Smart Start Success Guidebook, which is really your blueprint for how to getting started in this business as a Brave Girl Empire coach and setting the right foundation. One of the last pages of that is your Brave Girl Empire, the commitment form, or whatever you want to call this thing. Your goal sheet. I don't really know. I have no idea what to call this. So if anybody has like a really good name for this piece of paper, message me, because it's blank. I'm like, what do you even call this? So getting clear why you're here, we're going to do that initially, because think about this. If you come up to me and you're like, hey Sarah, I need directions. I'm like, okay, cool. What's the first thing I'm going to ask you? Where are you going? Where are you headed? Right? Because if you come up to me and you're like, I need directions, and I say, well, where are you going? And you're like, I have no idea. Well, that's nice. The first thing that you're going to need to do is figure that out before I can give you the proper directions. So it's the same thing. Like, think about when you put coordinates, you type your a GPS destination in, and it spits out, well, here you go. Like, here's the directions for how to get there. Here's exactly where you turn. If you don't know where you're going, nobody is going to be able to tell you how to get there. So that's why one of the very first things that we're going to do with you as a coach, and that you're in turn going to do with your new coaches when you're sponsoring people, is to help them figure out what their goals are and to get very, very clear and very specific about it. Every month we're going to be powwowing as a team locally. If you're not local, you can get coaches together and we'll live stream the event so we can still hook up with each other. Just to kick off like our dreaming sessions, doing dream boards, really stirring this up with our new coaches and getting them excited about where they're going. We want you to get very clear about where it is that you're headed. So if it's a specific rank with Beachbody, that's awesome. Some people are like, you know what, I'm going to elite coach, baby. I'm going to be a superstar diamond. Awesome. You're going to write that down. And then we're going to dig a little deeper. Because behind that, I want to be a superstar diamond, is an emotional motivating reason. Your why should make you want to cry. Because if it doesn't have that emotional connection, there's going to be days when it's going to be tough, Life is going to throw you obstacles. You're not going to want to do this. But as an entrepreneur, you have to be self-motivated and self-disciplined, and that means you have to have internalized reasons to how you're going to keep yourself on track, even on days when you're like, so yeah, your why should make you want to cry. It should have an emotional attachment. Most people behind that, I want to be a superstar diamond, for me personally, comes from a place of, I don't want my kids to have to hear the phrase, we can't afford it. I want my kids to be able to have freedom, to be able to go on vacations, to be able to know what it's like to not go wanting things. I grew up in a lower middle class family, and I didn't know better until we got older that we didn't have a lot of stuff. I mean, we had each other and we were happy, but I want my kids to not have to worry about finances and just to grow up financially free. See, so for me, my motivation as to why I want to do this is it comes with a heart tie. So I want you to dig deep and really find those heart ties and the motivations. So on this sheet, there are your 3 biggest motivations I have to keep going. So I want you to write those down. So if it's pay off debt, exactly how much debt, and then really think about, why do you want to pay off debt? I don't want to be a slave to money. I don't want to be oppressed by money. There we go. That's awesome. If you want a new car, tell me exactly what kind of car you want. What features do you want it to have? Is it going to have leather? How much money is it? Like, be as specific as possible. And then, see, we're motivated by either pain or pleasure. And unfortunately, a lot of the happy, feel-good stuff isn't necessarily motivating enough to keep us going. So, in addition to writing down what you would like to do, what will happen if you fail at this opportunity? Or what will happen if things stay the same as where you are right now? For me, if something doesn't change, if I don't get to where I want to be, if I don't get to be financially independent, I'm going to be 75 years old living on government, and what if the government collapses and I can't depend on that, and I have no control over it, and I won't be able to eat, and I won't be able to travel, I won't be able to get the health care or the doctors I want. I want to be able to retire, and I don't want to be dependent on somebody else. So that is the 3 worst things that will happen if you quit. So these are what we want you to fill out. You're also going to write realistically. For you, realistically, figure out the things in your schedule that you can set aside so you can put in time for your business. That is also in another training section of managing your time, figuring out where you have, because we all have the time to work a business, let's be honest. Whether or not we choose to do that is the other thing. Some people are like, I am playing Bejeweled Blitz. Oh no, I don't have time to build a business. And yet they're on Facebook for frickin' all day, or Pinterest for hours. I'm like, dude, you could have had a business already, but whatever. Anyways, and also commit to how much you're going to do, and then your motivating mantra. What is going to keep you going? So for me, it's like, you got to go, 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 go. Or your time is now, or now is your time to shine. Whatever phrase, so search on Pinterest. Whatever phrase really tugs at your heartstrings, that's what you want to put down. Then you're going to share this with your sponsor. Your sponsor gets a copy, you keep a copy, and write down the name of your success partner. So that's what we're going to be doing. First of all is filling that out. Then I want you to go on Pinterest and to make your dream board. So you can go on my Pinterest if you want for some ideas. It's Sara, wait, that's not it. Pinterest.com/inspired by Sara, which is S-A-R-A. You can check out my dream boards or even my boards if you need ideas. Here's one of my dream boards. So what we're going to be doing, like I said, is making a dream, getting together as a team and doing like dreaming brainstorming sessions. We will also stream that live if you're a coach in a different state or country. Hey, Canada. So here's a dream board. This is what we're going to be doing. So I want you to get on Pinterest and get some ideas flowing to start out with. What kind of car do you want to drive? What do what's your house going to look like? And then ultimately we're going to put together a dream binder for you. If you like binders. I love binders. I'm a binder fanatic. See, like, this is what I want Christmas to look like for me. Christmas presents and get all this stuff going. So we're going to get really, really clear why you're here in this first exercise, and the next time around we're going to create your roadmap. So stay tuned.